Hello, Joan. How are you today, my dear? I hope that you're well. I really do. But I got to tell you, Joan, I'm not very well myself here today. I'm very upset here today. And I'm going to tell you why. Because of Frank. Now, that man, I tell you, he is on his last number. Because what he said to me today really hurt my feelings, Joan. And there's no need of it. It wasn't for any good reason other than he's just jealous. You know what he said to me? He said, eat it. Because here I was getting the phone to make you another record. And he said, eat it. He said, I don't like all these records that you and Joan have been doing. Well, that didn't sit with me very well. And I said, no. Well, and how come is that now, Frank? He said, ever since you've been on these records, you are changing, Edith. You are not being the same woman that I've known for all these years. And I said, Frank, you've got to be kidding me. I said, you know, our children are grown up now. And when I was raising them, you wasn't home half the time. And now all I does is take care of you, And, Jonathan and Nicole, they comes over. And other than that, there's not much that I does for my own self, Joan. So I said to him, what is wrong with me talking to my old friend Joan on the records? I'm still here. I'm still doing the things that you needs done too. But everything is always about him. Always been about Frank. Oh, Frank needs breakfast. Frank needs his dinner. Frank needs his supper. Frank. I'm telling you, I'm so upset today. The tears came. Frank went on down in the room after I yelled at him, and I told him that I would not going to stop the records, but you don't. And he said, and take off those glasses, Edith. He said, you're changing, and I don't like this new change. But he went down in the room, and the door is shut there now, and he could stay in there. I don't care if he ever comes out again, to be honest. And if I goes in there, I won't be responsible for what I does to him here today. Because I tell you, my blood pressure must be up through the roof. I'm not very pleased. And that's why I'm not having a good day, Joan. Now, hold on. I got to check on my supper. Oh, I hate when you open the oven door and the heat comes out and hits you in the face. And today it just feels like everything is against me. Only because I wanted to have something for me. Something that I enjoy. Make my own self. Put my own self first for once. And he can't handle it. Click my toenails. Scratch my head. I tell you, I don't even want to eat that supper. And I certainly don't want to eat that supper with Frank today. There's been a tomcat coming here out the back door. And I has him on to heave it all out there. And he'd enjoyed more than what Frank would today too. Because I'm making homemade macaroni and cheese. And I got beer battered cod fillets. Now, that cat would probably enjoy that and be more grateful and thankful today than what Frank would be. And if he do come out, he won't be sitting with me because I'll be taking my plate into the television. And he can sit at the table all on his own. Yeah, I'm not very pleased, Joan, but you got no worries because there's nothing that's going to stop me from doing records with you. No, not even Frank. And he should be careful. He should be very careful. Because on my 75th birthday at the hall, Gareth was there. And he worked on the boats with Frank for a long time. And, they was good friends. They were drinking friends, drinking buddies. They would have beers together, and, But he always had an eye on me, and I knowed it. And I felt it. But I was already with Frank then, And what can you do? You know that I love Frank with all my heart. As mad as I am right now, I do love the man. But, yeah, Gareth was at my party. You see, and he brushed up against me a little, there was something there. Like he was giving me the go-ahead if I wanted to do something, Frank better watch it. I said I wouldn't start over, and not at this age. But never say never, Joan.